out 11 in. Row 7 inside, outside. Colin Haley, good-looking ride in the 08 machine. All right, here we go. We're ready to go. Green flags out, off and underway. And off like a rocket ship is Kyle Rogers in the 32 car. Rogers taking about a 3-car length advantage over the 51 machine, and Johnny O'Sullivan the third trying to catch him down the backstretch into turn number 4, and it is still Kyle Rogers with the advantage after 1 lap. The 14 car right there as well, that is Brandon Remsen. He's running third in the 14X machine and running fourth right now in the other 14 car, Steve Chapman.
Now, it is Kyle Rogers. He's won a championship in this division, but has never won a race. And right now, O'Sullivan is breathing down his tailpipe as 2 drivers can fit in a snow cone as they go into turn number 3. Then it's Brandon Remsen. He has really improved. He is deeper in the field, and it's Stephen Chapman making his season debut in the number 14 car. Tanulo is 4th, and Remsen is 5th. And the yellow is time out. He won, but was disqualified. So the winning streak ended at 5, but he is in a pretty good position tonight in the outside of the second row. 3 laps in, and they have all been dominated by Kyle Rogers.
This should be a good restart here with O'Sullivan on the outside, Rogers to the inside, waiting for the green flag. Out of turn number 4 now, green flag's out. And once again, it is a beautiful restart for Kyle Rogers.
Like he was fired out of a grenade launcher. Now moving into second is Stephen Chapman in car number 14 as he was able to catapult his way underneath O'Sullivan. 4th is up for grabs, the silver number 14 of Remsen, fighting tooth and nail with Joey Tanulo, and Tanulo will pick up the spot.
Yeah, Tanulo on the outside, and he burst of speed. He'll go into 4th, and a good battle there right between the number 14 and the 44 car.
And that is Jacobatus, Jesse Jacobatus, who finished 2nd in the points at Seekonk. So you know that driver is very capable.
Jacobatus on the outside now. Also, Colin Haley coming on strong in the 08 car. Haley with a good run, trying to get around John Pulio.
And that is his backup car. He destroyed his original blue number 08, and it is Stephen Chapman who takes over the lead against Kyle Rogers.
Boy, tough guy to pass right there. Chapman with a power move. He's your leader going into turn number 3.
Stephen, who has spent most of the summer in Charlotte, North Carolina, competing in the Legends here. He is leading by the length of a gangplank over Kyle Rogers, who wants that top spot back. And Rogers is being double-teamed from behind by O'Sullivan and Tanulo. And Tanulo rampages his way into 3rd.
Boy, Rogers had a good run down the backstretch. He's looking to the inside of Chapman. He's not done. He wants that lead back.
And he has some room underneath the 14 if he is quick enough to take it to the cash register. As once again, wandering down low this time is Chapman. Here comes Kyle Rogers. And he has the lead back.
Kyle Rogers to the inside of Chapman. Chapman drops back to 2nd. He's got Joey Tanulo all over him.
Chapman is stuck in the twilight zone on the outside groove. Here comes Joey Wallets trying to make one of those typical Joey Wallets moves. Top 3 cars could fit in a donut hole. Getting squeezed in the middle is Kyle Rogers. Tanulo to the inside. Chapman to the outside. 3 drivers handcuffed together as they go into turn 2.
3 wide, IROC style out of turn number 2. Still side by side.
3 wide. Who will get fried? Lunging backwards is the 32 of Rogers. And Tanulo is going to cannonball his way into the lead.
This is what Legend Car Racing is all about. Tanulo for the lead. Chapman drops back to 2nd. Here comes someone trying to get around Rogers.
And he has leverage on the inside of the 32. Here comes O'Sullivan, 2nd in the points as he jackhammers his way underneath the 32 of Kyle Rogers on the verge of moving into the top 3.
Great run right there on the inside. Here comes the 51 of O'Sullivan. Meanwhile, Chapman trying to chase down Tanulo for the lead.
Boy, just when you think Kyle Rogers has run out of ammunition, he comes up with a new energy supply. He is 3rd, O'Sullivan in 4th, And the newcomer, Jesse Jacobatis, is in the top 5. But here is Joey Tornillo. Mr. Saturday Night is up to his old tricks.
Going into the infield is the 08 of Colin Halley. Bad night for him in the 08 car.
He has potential. He was looking good, and then all of a sudden the gremlins overcame him. Nobody is overcoming Joey Tornillo, and they will be talking about that 3-wide activity for more than a lap for a long time.
Here comes O'Sullivan. He's still trying to get a podium out of the number 32 car. Rogers in front of him. Down the backstretch, it's Chapman, Rogers, and O'Sullivan battling out for second spot.
Now, Stephen Rogers was a visitor at the speedbowl last season. This is his first time this year, and Kyle Rogers, another voltage surge for Rogers, looking for an area underneath the 14 at Chapman.
Yeah, it seems like every 4 or 5 laps, the 32 just lights up and gets quicker and quicker. He's got a good shot at getting back around Chapman, at least for that second spot.
Yeah, the car looks like it is on life support, and then all of a sudden you see a move like this, downstairs, and Chapman is able to close the door. And they are trying to catch Tornillo, but right now Joey Tornillo is out of sight at the front of the field.
Chapman holding a nice groove here, trying to hold back the advances of the 32. Then you got O'Sullivan and that 44 car coming on strong.
And leading the next group of cars is Jonathan Pulio in the 57, followed by Remsen. And then we have also the 07 of Anthony Marvin, but it is Tornillo, the untouchable. Here comes Rogers again. He will not give up. There is no surrender flag in his glove compartment.
George DeCosta, 5 laps to go this time by your leader, Joey Walnuts. He's got him covered, but behind him, it's anybody's guess. Chapman's got the advantage over Kyle Rogers.
And you never know when Rogers is going to come to life. The gentle breeze turns into a hurricane at a moment's notice. So on alert is Stephen Chapman. Tornillo is living the life of luxury at the front of the field. And it is Chapman. Second, third, and fourth could fit in a lobster claw. And here comes that man again, Kyle Rogers.
He just went right back. Hey, Chapman saying, why do you keep doing this to me? He's still running second, but Rogers wants that spot. He knows he's got a good car. He's going after it with just 3 to go.
He almost waits until he thinks Stephen Chapman is relaxed, and then he makes a charge. O'Sullivan making a charge to the outside of Rogers. Then it's Jesse Jacobatis in the 5th spot. Pulio in 6th, followed by Remsen and Marvin. We are down to the final 2 laps. Could Joey Tornillo get his 6th Saturday Night Win of the year?
Tornillo trying to hold on. If the corner flag does not come out, he's got himself a cakewalk. Once he got out front, he was off to the races with the number 10 car. White flag will wave for Joey Tornillo. Behind him, it's Chapman, Rogers. It is O'Sullivan and the number 44 of Jacobatis down the backstretch now. One last time is the number 10 car, Joey Tornillo. This time by the checkered flag will wave. Clean, mean, and green. The number 10 car, he goes to victory lane. It's Joey Tornillo. Chapman holds on for second. Rogers right there in third with a 51 of O'Sullivan. Jacobatis in the number
6th win of the season. And he did it the hard way tonight. As he comes around to the front of the car, all our trophies tonight have the number 13 on them in honor of Ted Christopher. I think he would have enjoyed that race. 3 wide for about a lap and a half. How were you able to survive that and get the lead?
Well, I really didn't realize it was 3 wide until I was diving into the corner and I was getting pushed under the apron. But I kind of looked to my right a little bit and I saw there was 2 cars beside me, so I just wanted to stick it in there. I didn't want to really back out, but it worked and we were able to pull away.
And who would you like to thank for getting you back here for the 6th time on Saturday night?
I just got to thank everyone. I got to thank my dad, Nick Frolino, everyone that comes out to support me, the fans of the Speedbowl. I was saving this announcement for today, but I said to myself this morning, if I were to win tonight, it'd be my last Legend Car race because I sold the car. So that's it. I'm hanging it up. It's my last Legend Car race. I want to thank everyone for a great 6 years since 2012. Had a lot of good times in this car and many more plans to come. Hopefully we'll be back in 2018, the bigger car. So thank you everyone, and hope we see you next year.
And like Ted Williams hitting a home run in his final at-bat, Joey Ternulo in his final legend race gets a victory. Finishing in second in car number 14, Connecticut, Stephen Chapman. You haven't been here all year, but it didn't take you long to get reacquainted with the speedbowl. What happened on that three-wide battle for the lead?
That was exciting, but I just got high in the turn, and they both got onto me, and I never gave up and just fall on the outside. It was fun.
So second, you happy with that? Your first time at the bowl this year?
Oh yeah, I'm wicked happy with that.
And who would you like to thank for getting you here onto the podium?
Oh, gotta thank my parents, my mom and my dad, Jason and Tyler, Rick and Robbie, Chairman Apartment Homes, Kyle Beatty, Kyle and Todd, Waterford, all the fans out here for coming tonight.
Okay, that is a word from our second place finisher, Stephen Chapman. And finishing in third, he will hang on to the point lead, Kyle Rogers. And Kyle, it looked like you were relaxing, and then all of a sudden you would have an energy surge. You never know when you were going to strike.
Well, yeah, we got Ted on the car. I think Ted was helping us drive tonight. First and foremost, before I thank any sponsors and anybody else, I got to thank Ted Christopher, because I've been going to Stafford since I was 4 years old. 25 years old now, so that's 20 years watching Ted Christopher. And, without him, I was watching before I was racing, so he guys, I guess you could say he kind of helped us out to where we are now. And people that got us here today are Dell's Vinyl Siding, Dave Gravel's Racing, my father, my mother, my brother, everybody that helps out, Bob Vitale and Rat Racing helps us with setup every weekend and out. And it was fun running for three wide there in the middle. I know the middle guy usually always the one that usually gets the short end of the stick, but I wasn't going to give up being that close to the lead. So it worked out in the favor, and we got another third. So I guess we'll back to the drawing book again and try to get number one.
Well, he was the king tonight of the unexpected power surge.